I'm Phil Holden. I'm the director of From Today, Everything Changes.
And I'm Ian Tucker-Bell, and I am the writer of From Today, Everything Changes, and I also play the character of Alan on the production.
And the play will be on at theSpace on North Bridge. That's venue 36 from the 21st to the 26th of August.
That's it.
So first of all, I suppose the thing to say is, where did the play come from?
It came from a few different places, really, that all kind of converged at once. I'd spent a lot of time working with some students on a lot of John Godber plays, so I was quite interested in how he works in non-linear ways in theatre, and I was kind of exploring ways to do that. At the same point, I was interested in this idea of that when you see what I would call a transgenerational relationship, particularly gay relationship, it's usually kind of falls into a few different categories, one of which is the younger guy's a gold digger, the second of is the older guy's a pervert, or the last version seems to be the old guy dies.
Right.
Or you know, so it kind of, and I kind of wanted to see a play where actually they were just allowed to fall in love.
Yeah.
And that'd be all right.
When you first drafted it, was it based on a particular story or a particular person, or was it?
It was. There are elements of my own story in there, so and of people I know in there.
Yeah.
So it's not. I wouldn't say as a play it's autobiographical.
No.
But there are elements where I've drawn from my own life and my own experience, and those of friends as well. Mm-hmm. So the character of Chris is based on a couple of people I knew, and Alan similarly. In fact, that Chris has got a bit more of me in it actually probably than Alan, funnily enough.
Okay. The intergenerational thing is interesting because a lot of the kind of humour in the play, we must emphasise there is humour in the play.
Oh yes, there is.
Comes from the fact that they're slightly different generations.
Yeah, absolutely.
And indeed, and as is Chris's daughter.
When you've got those kind of that age difference, whether it be 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, culturally there are differences, and it's just I think most people in those kind of relationships will find things which are amusing, which they have to overcome, and often it's silly things like, well, what music shall we listen to?
Yeah.
Because one person's in the 2000s and one person's in the 1970s, and it's
right.
For guys in their 50s, even 40s upwards, actually, they were discovering their sexuality at a time when often it was illegal to be gay,
Yeah.
or socially it was just unacceptable, and the role models out there for gay men, particularly old gay men, were people like Larry Grayson. Yeah. And it's like, I know for my own partner, one of the things he stopped him coming out was he didn't identify with that as a role model, and therefore couldn't. Really
So gay was equivalent to camp.
Yes.
And
yes.
That's not.
That's not what I am or what they were. It's presenting a love story that's not often presented in a situation that's not often reflected upon.
Yeah.
For those people who resonate with that, whether they be, I don't know, people with gay friends of that generation, or gay people of that generation, or just people who fall in love, and that whole sense of how they discover that and how they get on with that. It kind of resonates with all those different types of things, really. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I'm Ian Tucker-Bell. This is Phil Holden, and we're working on From Today Everything Changes for the Edinburgh Festival. And we're going to be in venue 36, which is on North Bridge, space on North Bridge, at 4:05 from the 21st of August to the 26th. We would like to see some of you in the bar afterwards, so after the show, please feel free to come and join us and have a chat. It'd be great to chat to you.
Thank you.